that Earth has almost reached its carrying capacity. I want to invest in a better, more efficient way to produce food that requires less land. What could be out there?
Produce higher yields per area than outdoor farms, while hydroponics cultivate plants in nutrient-rich water rather than soil, which eliminates that need for land when growing crops. But, if I were you, I would invest in vertical farming because it's the future.
What is vertical farming?
It's the practice of growing crops in vertically stacked layers, often in controlled environments like warehouses or skyscrapers. It utilizes indoor farming techniques such as hydroponics, aquaponics, and aeroponics, which use nutrient-rich water and controlled environment technology.
But wouldn't this use more water and require more pesticides?
Actually, vertical farming uses approximately 95% less water and 99% less land than traditional farmland to create the same amount of food. Plus, it requires little to no use of pesticides because they are in a controlled environment, making them less vulnerable to pests.
Aren't these farms less risk-averse, too, because they are in controlled facilities?
Yes, these vertical farms are significantly less risk-averse, as they can operate year-round regardless of weather conditions or natural disasters, allowing them to be a wonderful solution to combat global warming.
Since these vertical farms can be anywhere in the world, how could this be an opportunity, especially for cities?
Vertical farming provides an immense opportunity for cities, as often the cost of fresh produce is higher, often making it inaccessible for low-income communities. Vertical farming reduces overall transportation costs and emissions related to the growth and distribution of fresh fruits and vegetables to cities, since they can now be grown locally.
Everything so far sounds great. Could you please tell me about some of the downsides?
Yes, it is still relatively new, as the modern concept of vertical farming was proposed in 1999 by Dixon Despommier at Columbia University. However, it does require a high initial investment, used for LED lighting, climate control systems, and to fulfill the demand for specialists. Currently, vertical farms are unable to be a growing solution for staple crops such as corn or wheat.
With all this equipment, I imagine energy costs are not cheap. Is there any way to combat this?
Well, energy is the biggest challenge as vertical farms rely heavily on artificial LED lighting to mimic the sun. Although LEDs are becoming more energy efficient each year, technology will only continue to improve, further decreasing costs.
This sounds like a solution that scales upward, literally and economically. Between being able to produce crops year-round with less space, less water, and in a less risk-averse fashion, this sounds like a great step forward. Safe to say I am eager to invest in this space now.
Thank you for your investment in the future.